Hey everybody, it's your girl Lisi and I'm back again with another subscriber diaries. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. My name is Lisi. If you're a returning viewer, a subscriber, what's goodie? Okay, so y'all see the title of the video. I don't know what the title is because I ain't even click on the email yet, but y'all know that this is a subscriber diaries, which is my version of subscriber story times. So if you want to send your subscriber diary to me so I can read it here on my platform, make sure you send your email to this email down below, and definitely don't forget to check the description box to check out the rules and regulations before you send your story time. Okay, now let's just get straight into it. Okay, so I'm so sorry, child, because you sent this August 20th and today's date is February 4th, but hey, better late than never. Okay, so okay, this don't look too long, so maybe we'll get 2-3 in this video, not really sure. This subscriber diary is titled "He Had an Asthma Attack While Doing It."
I know you fucking lying, bitch.
That's crazy. That's crazy, but let's get into it. Hey, Lissy! That's how they typed it, so that's how I said it. Hey, girl or boy. I don't know if you a girl or your boy. I can't really tell by your name, but hey. So I recently sent you a subscriber story time, and girl, this had me in a chokehold for real. Oh, I think I know who you are. I think you the person that sent that story time about your uncle having an affair with you. Oh my God. So I'm a gay guy in Miami, and this accidental hookup happened to me about a year ago in 2022. And I'm naming the dude Acrylic because the dude was really into nails. I'm screaming. So did he do nails too, or chill? I don't know. Acrylic invited me to his place to chill and have a few drinks. We wanted to get down with the get down. Walking into Acrylic's place, I didn't notice anything unusual. I stayed looking for clues like Scooby-Doo gang screaming. He offered a glass of wine, but it gets me drunk too quick, and I rejected it. Acrylic led me to his bedroom, and I saw a sleep apnea machine next to his bed, so I didn't think much of it. He starts kissing me, and I start hugging him, and we start feeling up on each other, and I was enjoying it. Afterwards, Acrylic starts feeling lightheaded, and I'm asking him if he needs anything like a glass of water, and he says, "Pass me my pump, please." So I told him to let's stop because I ain't trying to unalive somebody with this good game. Acrylic told me to chill out and that he was laying his body down even if he dies trying, and I'm like, okay, 50 Cent. Acrylic slaps my butt and he lays down on the bed while I begin working my magic on his downtown area. I begin to hear mumbles and I look up to see Acrylic coughing and wheezing. Oh my God. And I start panicking. I suffer from severe anxiety. So Lisi, I started to cry. Oh my God, like that's so crazy because it's just like, I don't know what I would do in a situation of the such. We getting down to the get down and the man start having an asthma attack. I probably would have cried too, child. Oh my God. Acrylic really took 2 puffs of the pump and he was calming me down. He told me that he wouldn't want 2 bodies with no explanation, and I start bust out laughing. I asked Acrylic that if I should call the ambulance, and he says no, that they would tell him the same thing, to take his meds and don't overwork. He asked me to spend the night with him, to watch over him, and I did. But Lisi, I was scared AF because damn. I spent the night hugging him and keeping him warm as he wanted to continue playing with me, as he started grabbing his and started stroking it while I didn't pay him no attention because dude, you ain't dying in my arms. That's like, for him to think that y'all was still gonna fondle each other after that whole mishap, it's like, sir, we're not doing anything for the rest of the night. Enjoy whatever you got, but it's done, it's clipped. The next day, he took me home after serving me breakfast, and he explained that he forgot to take his meds the day before because the pills he took made his look non-functional, and since he met me on the app, he really wanted to have with me, so that's why he had the asthma attack. And trust me, I decided to avoid talking to him. He kept messaging me to link up, but I made many excuses at one point. At one point, he understood that I was avoiding him. Thanks, Lisi, for reading this exhausting story time. I hope your subscribers enjoy, mainly you. Keep being you. You're doing great. Thanks, boo. Yes, I did enjoy the story time. That was crazy, even though, you know, it was a little short, but it was still, child, I ain't never heard of that. I can tell you that from now. I ain't never heard nobody had no asthma. Have y'all ever had an asthma attack during doing the nasty or your partner? Whether they was really your partner or not, did they have an asthma attack? Let me know in the comments. Let me know. Let's go to the next story. Oh, okay. So this is gonna be a story from the same person because they sent 2 story times in a row. So let's read it. Hey, Lisi. So this is the backstory / prequel to the dark chocolate story, and baby, it's a doozy. Let's see, because the people was calling you trifling in the comments. From what I see, the people was calling you trifling for sleeping with your aunties, man, for sleeping with your step uncle. So let's see how you met him. Okay, so my aunt, and it says in parentheses Solange. I don't know if that's her government or if that's the name you gonna give her because she giving you Solange energy, but the auntie name is Solange, was visiting us in New York, and she was single at the time. She had 3 kids, but she didn't want no man. She is originally from the Dominican Republic and was raised in the Bronx until she moved to Miami in 2003. My aunt takes us to a kids party and she meets Dark Chocolate. He was 6'2", 230 pounds, and mixed with Haitian and Cuban.
Sexy as fuck.
Whew, what a mix, child. And me being 10 years old, I was busy running around with the other kids to pay attention to who she was talking to. I guess he meant like he wasn't really paying attention to who she was talking to because he was busy playing around, kidding around with the kids. But either way, I was glad my aunt was getting herself out there. Solange and Dark Chocolate were dating nonstop until she asked him to go with her to Miami as she was leaving in 2 days, and he either went out or they had to break up, and he agreed to go with her. Oh, I kind of read that wrong. Basically, she gave him an ultimatum. That's what I'm getting. She gave him an ultimatum. Either you come with me to Miami or you just gonna stay here and be single because I ain't doing that long distance-ish. I felt Solange because y'all already know, if y'all not new to the channel, y'all already know I moved to Houston and I'm originally from New York, but I'm not doing no long distance ish with no man out there. That is just like, I don't see myself being in a long distance relationship. I want to be able to pull up on you in my car real quick if I need to do that. I'm not trying to have to take a plane every time I want to see you type. So I felt Solange. Fast forward to when I called her up to ask her if my mom and me could stay there since we were in a homeless shelter in Brooklyn. Solange is my father's sister and she couldn't stand my mom. Dark Chocolate lost his chubbiness and started hitting the gym, and I almost didn't recognize him, but he was looking good now, and I know I'm a trifling nephew. You said it, I did it. The people in the comments said it, I did it. But as long as you know you a little trifling. You know, I ain't mad at you, but you a little trifling. Okay. Solange and Dark Chocolate would get into arguments for absolutely no reason, and their relationship of 13 years was in shambles. Dark Chocolate wanted my number, and he took it from my aunt's phone, and he started sending pics to my phone as an unknown number after we hooked up. This mofo really said, "Ayo, you like the inches I sent you?" And my mouth dropped. Not Dark Chocolate being this DL man. Like, you a whole DL. I never saw Dark Chocolate as a hookup because he was my aunt's boo thing and I cared about my aunt. Solange asked me one day after Dark Chocolate and I hooked up if I found him attractive, and if they were to break up, would I be interested in him? It's giving Solange knew y'all had some BS going on. It's giving, because why would she randomly ask you that question? Like, that's suspect. I denied her claims, and she's like, "Nephew, I love you and all, but I know you are secretly crushing on Dark Chocolate." So please don't lie to me. She goes to the patio with dark chocolate and the two break up. This sounds like this should be a question. I'm gonna rephrase it. I asked her if she wanted me to leave her house and she started crying and said no. Basically, she gave Dark Chocolate a month to grab his stuff and leave. Dark Chocolate left before the month was up and we kept seeing each other even after he moved on. And I kept enjoying him. So yeah, we stopped talking as I entered a new relationship with another guy who was great to me. Thanks, Lisi, for reading the backstory. Love your videos all day, every day. Well. Thank you for sending that story time, Bookie. Glad to know we got the backstory. I'm glad your aunt left him. But from the last story time, I remember you said she was cheating on him anyways, so IDK. But what y'all think of those two stories? What y'all think? Let me know in the comments. I'm probably gonna read one more. All right, we getting close. We in September now. So let me read the next one. Ooh, this is long. Let me see how long the next one is. Oh my God. Okay, well, this is okay. We gonna read the next one because it's not as long. I'm gonna read the next one next time. My apologies if that's you, but that's just too long for me to read right now. So I'm gonna read it the next time. So let's read this one. This one is titled, When Your Childhood Friend Turns on You. Ooh, I could relate all too well. So let's see what they talk about in this story. Hey girl, hey. I love the story times and I wanted to send you one of mine because I need some advice on if I should reach back out to this friend or not. Child, I'm so sorry because you sent this September 16th and it is February. So let me know if you reached out to the friend because I was taking too long. I'm sorry. I'll still give you my advice and I'll let you know what you should or shouldn't do. Okay, let's get into it. So you can call me A. Hey A. And I'm a girl. Hey girl. This is about one of my childhood friends turning on me because he started to talk to a girl. Ooh. This sounds like some tea. We'll call the guy friend Z and my other friend P because she was also involved in this, but not in a bad way though, LOL. So this happened back in January of this year. Well, technically last year, because we in 2024, child. Ooh. And continued on until April. Oh snap, hold on y'all. I gotta turn my chicken. I got chicken in the oven. Hold on. Okay, y'all, I'm back. The chicken has been turned. What part was I up to? Okay, boom. This might be a little long, but we'll see. So basically, me, Z, and P all grew up together in elementary school and all throughout middle school. Sometimes Z would say things towards both me and P, and we'll think, why does he say those things? Like, for example, me and Z were just talking normally one day, and I told him that I was eating nachos. He was asking me what I had on top, and it wasn't a lot of stuff. I recently posted a picture. I'm confused with that, but let me just keep reading. I recently posted a picture on my Insta of me and some of my soccer teammates from our picture day. I hate having body pics on my Insta or in general, so that was my first time I even posted my body on social media. I did take it down after what happens next. And this is in parentheses. This is where I believe our friendship really started to go downhill. So basically, after I told him about my nachos and stuff, Z randomly says, "Oh, no wonder why you're getting bigger." Excuse me? Basically calling me fat. Z would sometimes even ask me about my weight and stuff, and I would feel very uncomfortable about it, especially since he's a guy. Of course, I took it the wrong way because I already struggle to like the way I'm look, and I'm not even big, but I didn't understand why he would even say that to me. Girl, I feel you because when I was in like elementary, middle school, and even high school, I wouldn't say I struggled with my weight, but like I was a bit on the chunkier end of the spectrum. I mean, I'm slim thick now, but like, especially when you're like in elementary, middle school, like when there's certain kids that are just like skinny and you're a bit thicker than the rest of the crowd, people is automatically going to call you fat. And it's not going to be like, oh, she thick. It's automatically a straight to, oh, you fat. So I completely understand. So after that, I told P about the situation And she even got upset with Z because P even told me that Z would say weird things to her and also come to our other friends and act like it's a joke, but they really wouldn't be. So P did confront Z, and I guess she stopped talking to him because she didn't appreciate that either. So basically after that situation, Z asked me why did I tell P, and I honestly told him because we both are friends with P, and I needed y'all, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm effing up. I think it's because I'm hungry. Your girl is hungry. And I needed someone to talk to if I was tripping. Z basically got upset because I told P, and Z told me that P wasn't talking to him at the moment. I personally felt like he was blaming me, but honestly, I was confused. This is one example on why I think that my friendship with Z was going downhill. So back to what this story time is really about. During March, which is my B-Day month, LOL. Oh, your birthday next month, girl. P was telling me that she and Z were communicating. I asked P if she could ask Z how come he wasn't talking to me. So P did that, and she basically told me that Z said, oh, I'm not talking to her right now because I'm talking to this girl right now. But how you talking to P? But you ain't talking to me. All these letters is rhyming up too much. Are y'all following? I hope y'all following. I did understand this because he did tell me before that he doesn't like talking to other females while talking to one. But where I got confused is that if you don't like talking to other females, then why were you still talking to P then? Z did tell me that he considered P his best friend, but he still told me he doesn't like talking to other females while talking to one, best friend or not. So let's fast forward. While in the month of March, me and Z did end up talking, and I basically explained to him that I felt like he pushed me away as a friend, and I felt hurt because I counted him as one of my good childhood friends. He basically was being dry and acting like he didn't even want to talk. I even asked him if he wanted to talk, and he said he was up for it. But by the way he was messaging back, he didn't seem like it. So I told P, and she told me to basically leave the situation alone. So towards April, me and Z's friendship went even more downhill. Also, P does have a boyfriend too, and she and Z's friendship even went downhill after this whole thing. So basically, a little after that, P posted on her Insta that she was on a group chat call with some of our other friends. There was also 2 other girls in that call, including Z. So this is how I knew that Z never even wanted to work things out, and I low-key felt like he was lying to me. So yeah, basically me and Z haven't talked since then, but recently he did try to follow me back on Insta, and I even went to P and told her. But the crazy thing is, P stopped being friends with Z. I guess after me and Z's whole situation, P told me that her and Z's friendship was on and off and she got tired of it, and I told him that she didn't want to be friends anymore. She also told me that Z was pissed off about it. Also, P did tell me that it seems like Z is trying to be desperate and run back to being friends again. But I did tell her that the only reason why I was gonna add Z back on Insta was because I wanted to see if he was gonna say anything. But as of now, I haven't added him back. But yeah, I know this is a long one. I just wanted to know if you think that how I felt was doing too much, or if Z could have been in the wrong. Also, if you're wondering, no, I do not like Z. LOL, he was just a friend I was close with growing up. So yeah, if you ever read this story, thank you, LOL, and I hope you have a blessed day. Girl, I hope you have a blessed day too. Child, what's your name? I'm not even gonna lie. The story was a little confusing and all over the place for me, because I was just having moments of confusion. I don't know if the viewers were having moments of confusion. I mean, your grammar was fine and everything, but I don't know. First of all, I just want to know, like, how old are you? Like, are you in high school still, or are you in college? I really want to know, because this does sound like you're a little young and you haven't been through like a whole bunch of life experiences yet. This is me in the advice portion. And I say that because that's what it's giving, because, you know, when it comes to like being in a certain age, you have probably had friends come and go at a certain point. Like, I'm 25 and I've had a plethora of friends and people that I just knew, acquaintances, classmates, co-workers, whoever, come and go out of my life. So it's like, if I see that a friendship is on the downhill, I'm a type of person that's just like, F it. Because I've been in, like, even, and that's just me. I'm not saying that you have to be like me. I'm just saying like how I operate. Even friends that I've been super close with, slept over their house, you know, their parents know my parents. And I thought that, you know, we was really gonna be friends to the end, and the friendship been done for years, and I don't have no intentions or desire of going back to that friendship. So I say that to say, you know, in life, it's not even like, it don't even have to be like, you know, you had a certain type of beef with a person as for why that friendship might end. It could just simply be you're outgrowing each other. I feel like you and Z probably outgrew each other, and that's probably why the friendship, the relationship kind of eventually just dwindled away. But it's not necessarily like a bad thing. It's not necessarily a good thing. You know, you guys just outgrew each other, and, you know, maybe he felt like, you know, he couldn't trust you because, you know, you went to, what's the girl name, P, and was telling her about whatever situation that y'all had, whatever the case may be. But you got to think about it, like, from elementary school to middle school, you're going to change a little bit. From middle school to high school, you definitely going to change. From high school to college, you not the same bitch you was in elementary, middle school, or high. And then after you graduate college, you know, you're a completely different person, because, you know, as you grow and as you get older, you start getting exposed to different people, different situations that may or may not alter who you become as a person. And it just sounds like, you know, you're going down this road and Z is going down this road. So I personally think that, I mean, it depends, like, how much did you value the friendship? Like, that's really on you if you feel like you want to give it a second chance or a third chance, or how many chances you done gave this man or this boy, because I don't know how old y'all are. It's really on your discretion if you, like, what's the value of the friendship? Like, did the friendship add value to your life, or did the friendship stress you out? Because if the friendship stressed you out, no, I don't think that there's anything to rekindle. But if you feel like this friendship was helping you grow as a person, and you felt like he was growing as a person, then yeah, maybe. But also take into account, he's the type of guy that if he has a girlfriend, he not gonna want to entertain his female friends as much as you pour into your friends, regardless if you're in a relationship or not. You get what I'm saying? Are you getting what I'm saying? I hope you get what I'm saying. So yeah, no, I don't think there's a need to try to rekindle this relationship. I think that you should just continue growing and glowing, and you will meet other friends, whether they're guys or girls, that, you know, belong in your life. I don't know if y'all ever heard too, like, there's a saying that some people that come into your life are there for seasons, and some people are there until the end, you know? So this just sounds like a friend that he was just there for a season in your life. I think you should proceed with your life, continue to grow, continue to elevate, and, you know, better friends will come. From what it sounds like, you know, childhood, and granted, there are people that have friends in their adulthood that they had in their childhood and everything works out, but more often than not, childhood friendships do not make it into adulthood. Just because when you start growing up, you start finding yourself, you start figuring out what you do like, what you don't like, and you might figure out like you really ain't like this friend the whole time that y'all was friends because of certain tendencies that they did or didn't have. And that's what it kind of sounds like with Z. So hopefully that was some good advice. Hopefully y'all liked my synopsis. Did y'all enjoy the subscriber diaries today? Let me know in the comments. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know. Don't forget to send your subscriber diaries so that we can have more in the future. And yeah, if you made it to the end of this video, put this emoji on the screen. And I'll see you on the next subscriber diaries in the next story time. Later.
I think I lie for you.
I think I'd die for you. Sure to cry.